All right, welcome back. It is budget time for the White House this week. So once again, it's going to be tax the rich time as our broken government, refusing to spend less, just wants to take more from you. Joe Biden proposing a new tax hike on some of the people making $400,000 or more, some of the richest people, I should say, making $400,000 or more, to keep Medicare funded for another 25 years. It's the first piece revealed from his annual budget plan that's set to release on Thursday. In an op-ed published in the New York Times today, Biden lays out a plan to raise the Medicare tax rate to 5% from 3.8% on Americans making more than $400K. So just so you know, the people who don't pay their fair share, the top 1% of Americans, actually pay 40% of the taxes in this country. Those are the people not paying their fair share, the 1% paying 40% of the taxes, despite only bringing in about 20% of the wealth. And they still say it's not fair. Just to illustrate how unserious these people are as they waste all your money and demand more, Biden's climate envoy, the infamous ketchup mistress John Kerry, is now demanding up to $4.5 trillion every single year to fight climate change in a country that has a total revenue of about $4.5 trillion a year.
I swear to God, if you put money on the table, this is doable. This really can be done. And the finance reports say we need about anywhere from $2.5 to $4.5 trillion a year for the next 30 years to affect the transition.
More.
More, all right?
So just give all the money that we have to John Kerry, and he swears to God he's going to fix climate change. Senator Rand Paul joins us now. Good to have you back on, sir. We're going to get to John Kerry here in a moment. But first, as a fiscal hawk, your response to Biden's plan to raise the Medicare tax.
Well, you're exactly right. The rich already not only pay their fair share, they pay most of the taxes in our country. Top 1%, as you said, pay about 40%. But the top 10% of wage earners, which is a little over $200,000 a year, actually pay about 80% of the income tax in our country. So we have a very, very progressive tax code in our country. If you compare us to Europe, and a lot of people think, oh, Europe's got these, terrible tax systems. We're more progressive than Sweden. We tax the rich more in our country than they do in Sweden. Sweden taxes the heck out of the middle class, but we tax, really the primary target for our taxes is already the rich. So the rich are paying 3.8, those over 400,000, 3.8% for Medicare. Well, that's already twice what everybody else pays. Everybody else is paying 1.9, or actually half of that. Your employer pays half, you pay half at about a 1.9 rate. The rich over 400,000 pay double that, and then he wants to heap more on it. What you find is the rich retire or move. If you're the rich in California or New York or Chicago, you move. So that will happen here as well, or you'll force them into retirement where they don't produce anymore.
Right.
But it's a bad idea. We should cut spending, not raise taxes.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, that's very clear in all this. Are you a bit, you heard John Kerry there. Are you a bit scared of how effective the climate change campaign has been? It seems like the entire West is on the verge of committing social and fiscal suicide over a narrative that has been highly manufactured.
Yeah, if anybody takes advice from John Kerry on any kind of fiscal matters like spending $4 trillion with a dollar, nobody should be listening to this man. He's never run a business in his life. He's never been associated with anything that earned any money other than what he got from his, inherited from his wife. But no, this is a man who knows nothing about fiscal responsibility, and no one should be listening to a word he has to say.